Hello, Eagle fans. Oh, goodness. The weather has held our camera hostage for a couple of weeks. The long winter nights and the dark, rainy days have just not produced enough solar power to run the camera consistently. But it's back today, and we have some sunny days ahead, so hopefully we'll all get some viewing time in. This is our lovely Liberty, who's just flown into the nest. This was last night, Monday night, just before the camera goes into infrared mode for the night. Hey, I want to share a few details about the weather over the past 2 to 3 weeks. If you're local, you know all about the rain. If you're anywhere in the United States or around the world, you may have seen news coverage about the floods in California. Here in Redding, at Shasta Dam, which is California's largest man-made reservoir, in the dam area, they received 25 inches of rain just since Christmas, so about 3 weeks there. The area there is now above 33 inches of rain for the water year, which begins October 1st, and that puts them very close to the amount of rain that's usually received in an entire year. So, yes, we're hoping for more rain, but hopefully not so much at a time, just on a good pace. A few more facts and figures for you. The Lake Shasta has risen about 67 feet since the beginning of December or so. And this is a very big lake, so that's a large rise. They've taken in about 1 million acre-feet of water out of a total capacity in this lake of 4.5 million acre-feet. So again, that's a lot of water. It's going to make a dent in the drought, but it doesn't end it. So we are hoping for a little more rain. You may peek off to the left on this video and see that the river here is about in the same place. What I mean is place at the same height or level as it usually is. You can see that gravel bar in the very upper left of the video. Again, the river level is about the same, and that's because the dam itself, about 11 miles upstream here, is not releasing much of that rainwater. They don't have to, and they don't. Pretty much, they don't want to. We need to save all the water that we can get. So, yes, the local creeks below the dam do run into the river and produce, a brief period of rise on the river below the dam. But for now, things are pretty much under control, I think. Obviously, we have local creek rise, some flooding along the creeks, but that is going down at this point. We see Liberty there. Guardian just came into the nest there. Something else that I have to report. You know about our ground crew, Terry and Mike, Sue and Maureen. Terry and Mike are down there many days a week, sometimes, 6 or 7 days a week, not always, depends on weather and other factors. But while the camera has been down, they continue to go out there and make reports. They have reported that being the ground crew, that the nest did shift a little bit. And so I did an evaluation of the nest just by image analysis. We didn't really lose any significant portion of the nest, but the ground crew observed that it tilted to one side a bit. That being the near side, closest to us, closest to the camera, shifted down a little bit. Now, there have been reports in the region, say within a 50-mile radius, of 3 or 4 nests that have been reported that were lost during the storms in the last 3 weeks. But our nest here, fortunately, is still up. When the winds blow and the trees rock, it's very natural for these nests to shift and settle. If you would imagine that you cup both of your hands together, someone haphazardly pours a box of toothpicks into your hand. Well, now that's a nest of sticks, like the eagle's nest. Now imagine yourself kind of moving your hands with all those toothpicks in them. What happens is those sticks, they settle, and they actually lock in tighter and tighter the more you move your hands around. So yes, we all kind of hold our breath that the nest has shifted, but in another manner, it has actually interlocked a bit tighter. So as soon as that happened, within a day of when the ground crew noticed that, we noticed that the eagles were immediately working on that near side of the nest to bring up the level of the nest on that side. I have to tell you that, we make, or like, I won't say we, I make fun of Guardian at times, and it's just humor, but I am constantly amazed at all eagles, really all of nature, and what amazing architects they are, what amazing and driven animals that they are. Anyway, maybe you're amazed too, and if you care to share any kind of related story, drop a comment about it. Anyway, I've talked your ear off today. I just wanted to send you the proof of life that the eagles in the nest are still here. And I've done some data research on eagles, and I have got great news to share with you in the very near future, as well as some interaction with Liberty and Guardian and some other eagle visitors that have been in the territory. Just not as a spoiler, but this has not been adversarial in nature, but it's been interesting to see the way that Guardian and Liberty have interacted with these birds. So I don't say that to worry you. I'm actually trying to preview something that's extremely interesting and positive, really. The eagles were in the nest this morning about 6:55. So if you want to take the DVR back and watch them this morning, that might be interesting for you. And over the coming days, as I said, it's supposed to be sunny here, except for Wednesday. So hopefully the camera will remain up and fully charged in its solar infrastructure here. Anyway, guys, it's good to be putting out a video. It's great to be talking with you and sharing the wonder and joy of these eagles. We'll talk soon. Be safe and be well.